IBF, WBA, WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Andy Destroyer Ruiz Jr.
I would have still been champion. Man.
Andy Destroyer Ruiz is thirsty and looking forward to a third fight with British giant Anthony Joshua. Not because of the championship title, but because he wants to prove to the world the victory he has won was not luck, but talent. Will the Mexican be able to go against the tide and take revenge on the one who made him lose everything? Or will failure once again sink his career? Let's take a look at the video. But before you jump in, remember, like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon. You don't want to miss out on any updates from Boxing Insane. Andy Ruiz declared that before retiring, he wants to fight Anthony Joshua again, that there's unfinished business. For Ruiz, he wants a rematch with Joshua to be organized no matter what happens in each boxer's upcoming fight.
And, the best man wins. But of course, there has to be a trilogy, Even if he loses or he wins, if I lose or if I win, there has to be a trilogy someday and somehow.
Let's go back to 2019. June, British fans have packed Madison Square Garden to witness Anthony Joshua's U.S. debut. Not like their expectation, Joshua fans were instead witness to one of the biggest upsets in heavyweight boxing history. Ruiz got up from a third-round knockdown and dropped Joshua twice before the bell, then stalked and banged up the British star until scoring 2 more knockdowns in round 7, where referee Michael Griffin waves off the bout.
Joshua, huge right hand, lands on the jaw of Ruiz, somehow staying on it. Between being in camp and getting right back in after he got this fight, as there he goes down. And
just like that, 3 major world titles change hands. The first defeat coming at the heavy hands of Andy Ruiz, who became the only fighter of Mexican descent to win a piece of the heavyweight crown. Ruiz took the prestigious title of champion and went home to a warm welcome. However, his title reign was short-lived, with Ruiz showing up ill-prepared for the rematch and dropping a 12-round decision 6 months later in Diriyah, Saudi Arabia. Joshua had shown with his preparation, however, he meant business, stepping into the ring lighter than ever and more than 3 stones less than Ruiz, who had weighed considerably heavier in the first showdown. The contrast between the two men was a talking point before the fight, with one British boxing writer noting that while Joshua sported a 6-pack, his opponent appeared to have consumed one, and the championship belts were now back with Joshua. Currently, Joshua has lost his championship belt to Alexander Usyk, but his talent is still there. A third fight between the pair of former unified heavyweight titleists remains a future priority for Ruiz, even in the wake of Joshua's repeat defeat to current WBA, IBF, WBO, IBO champ Alexander Usyk. The August 20th clash saw Usyk settle for a split decision in a fight he otherwise clearly won, just leaving Joshua with his 3rd loss in his past 5 fights. Either way, Ruiz really wants a third match before both think about retirement.
Your typical or atypical one-punch knockout puncher. How he hurts you, how he gets knocked out.
Point. There's a big shot over the top from Alexander Usyk. He came out guns a-blazing right from the start of the round.
But why does Andy Ruiz wait for Joshua? Well, there's many reasons Ruiz wants that third confrontation with AJ. First, Ruiz defeated Joshua, and then vice versa. So thus a third fight determines their place in heavyweight history. In addition, Ruiz was dethroned after only 6 months of holding the title, so there's many opinions his victory over Joshua was a stroke of luck, a lucrative bet that he was lucky to have. And of course, any champion doesn't want that hanging over his head. Joshua made just one successful defense of his second reign, a 9th-round stoppage of Kubrat Pulev in December 2020. Ukraine's Usyk ended his second title reign with that 12-round unanimous decision last September in North London, repeating the feat in the August 20th rematch in Jeddah. Meanwhile, it's been a slow climb back to the top for Ruiz, just one fight since his comeback match with Joshua, climbing off the canvas to otherwise soundly outpoint Chris Arreola on May 1st in Carson, California. The next step in the quest to become two-time champ is in September as he faces former challenger Luis Ortiz from Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles. The fight's a semi-final eliminator, and the winner advances in the WBC rankings, though not guaranteeing a straightaway title shot. Becoming a two-time champ is important to Ruiz, so too is proving he's so much better than where he last left off with Joshua. Ruiz has changed to get ready for this third match with Joshua. Ruiz has also done himself no favors by not just losing to Joshua in the rematch and not just losing clearly and with little excitement, but by having shown up giving the impression he didn't train seriously and couldn't put his best effort forward. He's still a contender for now, but that performance puts him off the radar for any immediate major fights. Therefore, he's aware of the importance of change. Since then, Ruiz has parted ways with trainer Manny Robles, a common move for fighters to make after a loss, and he's extremely positive in the changes with his physical weight and discipline. He overcame other tough heavyweights like Chris Arreola and Luis Ortiz with his own efforts. With the current positive change, he's a dangerous heavyweight against just about anyone out there. He's got skill, he's got hand speed, he takes a hell of a shot, and he's fun to watch. But he has to be at his best if he wants to prove himself in the third fight with Joshua to, quote, end that business. Here's hoping he gets there. There may very well come a time when Joshua Ruiz 3 is a big, big fight. So what do you think? Is a third confrontation between Ruiz and Joshua possible? Is it needed? Who's the winner between these two? What round will the fight end? We want to hear your comments. Put them right there below, and don't forget, like, subscribe, tap that bell icon. We don't want you to miss any videos from Boxing Insane. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.
Cut under the eye, and he's hurt very bad. And there he goes.
Thanks for lunging at him with that left